Hey friends, welcome to Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada. We've come out because we're going to take you inside the pretty new indoor immersive experience. We've got a whole entertainment complex in there with lots of different exhibitions, games, entertainment, all that kind of thing, as well as food, drink, and all of this. So we're going to take you inside, show you what it's all about, give you a little bit of a tour, and probably do some activities as well, and let you guys know what our thoughts and feelings are after the fact. So if you guys do enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up, do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button, bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's head inside. So we're here at the entrance to Area 15. We've got a whole bunch of kind of like cool exhibits here to start with. We've got this amazing sign, welcome to fabulous Area 15, Nevada. So a bit of context as to where you are just off of the strip. You've got the Resort World Hotel there, you've got Trump Tower, you've got the Wynn. You know, we're kind of just to the back of the strip. And it is a whole complex here as well. You've got loads of different buildings. I'll take you through here just. Oh, creepy. It basically turns into a full 360-degree thing. Oh, it's creeping me out. Alright, and then you've obviously got a few more experiences. We've got the main Area 15 complex just there. You've got a bar, and that'll take you up on that. And there's loads of buildings here, and they're actually continually expanding at the moment as well. Alright, so we got a map over here. We'll take you to the map, show you what we got. We got it all split up into different sections. You can get passes, a one-day pass, 6 attractions, $49. Access level 2 is $99, and that is 11 attractions, $124 for 12 attractions, and $250 for access to all areas. So we got ourselves the Experience 1 pass. So that includes 6 attractions. It's $49 at the moment during this time. It does go up in price throughout, but you got a load of shops and cafes and things like that all throughout, and it's all like really, it's really cool actually. Omega Mart here, just in front of me, is a separate ticketed experience, so that is not included in any of the passes. I think a lot of the stuff that's like on the ground floor is all kind of separate, but our first experiences are upstairs. You got Wink World, you got Vision Quest, I think it was, or something like that, and we got a few more, and then we got Liftoff, which is outside. That'll be the final one. We got $5 tokens for the arcade as well. So we're in Wink World. To get you into the mood for thinking about infinity, we've transformed this hallway into a gallery displaying work by one of my favourite artists, Alex Illumini.
What is it about infinity that makes it so hard to fathom? When you try to peer into the infinite with your rational brain, you just can't quite get there. And if you consider the subject from different perspectives, you might feel like you're getting closer to understanding, but you still never get a really good glimpse of infinity by using logic. It's seems that our ability to peer deeply into the subject of infinity is always hindered by the same thing, ourselves. By this I mean our egos and the rational part of our brain. They both get in the way. Because even when we focus all of our rational brain power on the subject of infinity, what happens is something like this. We picture the universe stretching out quite far from where we are, and we're quite capable of picturing it being extremely vast. But somehow we just can't picture the universe going on forever. We think, how would that be?
So next up down the end here we've got Brainstorm, and we've also got Museum Fiasco as well.
I measure your brainwaves, intentions, and desires by interpreting your responses to my questions. Once we get to know each other a bit better, I'll be able to read your cerebral energy and categorize you into one of the 16 core archetypes. As we proceed, my questions will become increasingly tailored to just you. So make sure you answer them openly and honestly. I'll know if you aren't telling me the truth. Are you ready to begin? In order to save the world, you have been asked to do 20,000 feet. Do you tend to go over the top or under the radar? Favorite dessert is? If I were a Vegas show performer, I would be. You can only listen to one musician the rest of your life, and you choose. Your flight home is cancelled. What do you do? How do you pronounce this word? All for you. Which word best describes what you see? If I like someone There. Just a few more seconds. Here we go.
You click on your card.
You've got people doing like a zip line through the whole building, which is quite cool. I've just done the Brainstorm and they've given me a card, Hypnosis spell. It's got a QR code on the back as well to scan, and then they'll give me like a VR thing or something they were saying.
Are you ready to begin? Someone just told me to use a secret.
So this is what it looks like on normal camera, and I actually was given some glasses to distort the image. So I've done 3 experiences so far. I've done Wink World, I've done Museum Fiasco, and I've done Brainstorm. And now granted, these are included in the cheapest offering, but the cheapest offering was $50. Not sure it's really worth $50, at least so far. Again, only 3 offerings. I've got a couple more things to do. I think there was 6 things in total, so a few more things to do, should I say. I'm not 100% sure. It's a cool building, cool idea. Is it worth it? So the next experience we've got here is Particle Quest, and this is back down on the ground floor, sort of about halfway along the building next to Jewel and Axes and opposite Omega Mart. It's an augmented reality experience, so we'll get essentially we'll get a phone and we have to go around and find some of these particles on the wall. So we've got our phone AR scanner now, and we've got to scan this symbol to start, and then we scan the one on the end to end it. But we've got to go around the building and find a bunch of them. They won't be outside, but they might be upstairs. Okay, so start experience. There we go. And now we've got to go around the building and we've got to find more of those symbols. So keep our AR device out, scan a few more of them, and they should shimmer like we just saw that one do.
Right in front of the symbol.
So it's actually a game.
Keep moving and find it. Listen to the sequence of tones made by the orbs and then try to repeat it exactly. It's kind of like Simon Says, but without Simon.
So I'm playing a game now.
Great job. You've managed to release all of the particles stored in this location. Your progress has been updated on the particle meter.
Okay.
Hello, friend. I'm Haley, but don't let anyone hear you mention my name, because there might be people here that can't be trusted. I know you're one of us because we took your picture with a camera with a rainbow glass lens, and it showed us that you have a powerful vortex. We've also been monitoring how you've been playing Particle Quest, and this may sound strange, but people who play with a certain aggressive attitude can't absorb the particles.
We've got another particle up here.
In this location, but it's an excellent choice for someone who's fairly new to this. If you choose to activate this symbol, you'll be greeted by my part.
Yes, you actually did it. You sealed all the wormholes and snatched the particles they took from other people. This is a significant boost to your particle score.
Did most of them?
I'm glad you've made it this far, so I can tell you a little bit more. When the orbs reached our atmosphere, before they could scatter, the defense department swooped in and intercepted them. Doctors working pleaded with the defense department to release them so they could go and do the good work they were meant to do.
So you got the tree symbol here overlooking the Oddwood Tree. And then we're going to release the particles. And it activates the tree over there.
You made it. Now keep your eye on the top of the Oddwood Tree. It uses its light to send the positive life force in the particles out into the world. And if you see a branch start to flash, it means that the particles you collected today are being converted into good vibes.
Okay, so now I look at the Oddwood Tree. So that was quite cool. It was very accurate, and just going around, you know, scanning the symbols. The Oddwood Tree didn't do as much as I would have liked. It was only like flashing for a little bit, but it's kind of cool. You know, it's good that they've got something actually linked to a real thing here as well, and it activates something. You know, it's like a proper immersive experience. Again, sticking to what I said, I don't know if it's all really worth the money, but it's not bad. I've been in here for an hour and a half so far, and I'm enjoying myself, don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of money for what it is that you are doing. So down the end we've got the Asylum Bar and Arcade. That is included in our level 1 ticket, so we're going to go and check that out now. See what that experience looks like, and I think we've got tokens for it, $5 worth of tokens. So it's just down here, right at the very end on the left, at the Asylum Bar and Arcade. And we've got a little bag of tokens here, so we can play all of these arcade games. You can grab a drink at the bar here. You can explore this area without needing the tokens. Oh, they're showing films. We've got Aquaman, we've got Superman, Star Wars. There's 2 floors as well, so we can go upstairs. You've got so many more arcade machines upstairs. Marvel vs. Capcom, X-Men. You've got pinball machines down the end as well. And these are all like really like awesome pinball machines. Oh, so I'm going to play a couple of these. I'm not going to necessarily show you all of that, but very cool. If you're into arcades, then yeah, this is a great experience. Ghostbusters, Avatar, Simpsons, Spider-Man, Metallica, Sopranos, Terminator, and Deadpool. So this is really cool actually. You've got so many arcade games. It takes 4 of the tokens to play any of the pinball machines, and generally like 1 or 2 to play the actual arcade machines over there, like the fighting ones. You've also got like shuttle ball, I think that's called. And you've got the basketball hoops and things like that. Well, these are 4 tokens as well. So you've got a fair amount in here. Then you've got a bar. The arcade was probably the best experience so far that I've done here, which is really interesting because, well, it's just an arcade, but it's a lot of fun, right? Like, we love going to arcades. It's like going to the pier, right? The seaside or something like that. A lot of fun. It can be a bit expensive, but you know, you get your tokens, you just put them in. It's fine. The tokens are worth 25 cents, so 5 gives you 20 tokens. You can get a whole bunch done. So I was going to do the Omega Mart experience for you guys. That on its own is $49. $49 for one experience in here. So yeah, it's like it's an art experience apparently. Like you go in and let me tell you what it says online. All right. So it says, get lost in and beyond aisles of whimsical products and difficult spills at Omega Mart. Oh, it's Omega Mart, not Mega Mart. The exhibition that invites shoppers to explore beyond the store and uncover interactive artscapes from local and international artists. Keep your eyes peeled for the not-so-secret bar. $49. I don't know if that is worth it or not. 54 tomorrow, 64 the following day. So today's like the cheap day because it's a Thursday. No, unfortunately not. We're not going to do that. Which means our time inside here is done, but we've got one more thing to do, the lookout, which is outside. It's a whole complex, this. There's so much to do here. Now, thoughts briefly inside. I've done a few kind of experiences. I did get the cheapest one, which was $49. I'm not sure if it was worth $49 for what I got. I got $5 of tokens for the arcade, and as I said, I enjoyed the arcade the most. So a couple of the other like experiences were fairly cool, but I don't think they're worth. You're effectively paying like $10 an experience, and I don't know if they were $10 worth of an experience. So let's go to the lookout and see what we think of that. The final experience that I've got as part of my ticket is liftoff here, just outside. And I think it's a bar that's going to lift us up, so let's see. So you've got more experiences here. You've got the Illuminarium experience. There's a couple more experiences just down there as well. And you know, the outside looks pretty awesome. It's the whole kind of alien Area 51 vibe to it. Area 15, Area 51, that's what they're going for. So we did just go up on the lift off the rotating bar. It will take you up, spin you around for a handful of minutes, and then you'll come back down. They do say to you can get a drink beforehand, and you take that out with you because there's no drinks that are served right at the top. But it's cool, you know, it's nice. You get some good views of Vegas from up top, and yeah, it's a pretty cool experience. But one more thing I want to take you guys to. It's construction, so you know you're not going to see too much, but I'll explain why in just a second, then we'll wrap up and I'll let you know my thoughts. So I wanted to bring you down here, and we're sort of like 5-minute walk from Area 15, just in Central Payne behind the billboard there. And I wanted to bring you to this construction site. Now this construction site, as you can see, is in progress at the moment. They are building this huge building. It's going to be an expansion to Area 15 of sorts. You've got another building just down there behind it. But this is the future home of Universal's Halloween Horror Nights permanent experience here in Las Vegas. So essentially what we're going to have, if you've seen Halloween Horror Nights, or if you've seen one of my Halloween Horror Nights videos, Halloween Horror Nights is a immersive experience of sorts where you walk through immersive mazes based on Universal properties, third-party properties, and original creations as well. Universal typically puts on 10 houses in their Orlando theme park, and they put on around about 7 or 8 houses in their Hollywood theme park as well, and it does happen in Singapore and Japan. Now, they're going to be doing a permanent experience here. That only happens in a Halloween season over in the theme parks. Here is going to be all year round. Rumours are they're going to have between 4 and 5 houses, but that's going to rotate. Occasionally they're going to change those houses up. The beauty of it is they can do that semi-rarely, because Las Vegas is a vacation destination, much like it is in Orlando or Hollywood. But this is going to be the front of the building, I think. You're going to have the whole experience. You're going to go inside. It will be like a proper horror experience with 4 or 5 houses. You're going to have like bars, some food like offerings and things like that as well. And that'll be the future of Universal's Halloween Horror Nights here. Las Vegas, Nevada, permanent experience. It's very cool. It's supposed to be opening, I believe, 2025. We're in 2024 at the moment. They're midway through construction, so it's going to be interesting to see how long it takes to do this. Okay, so that is the end of our experience here at Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're just a couple of streets away from the Las Vegas Strip, and I wanted to come out and check this out, see what it's like. It's got a lot of hype indeed, and I wanted to let you know my thoughts and feelings after experiencing it. First of all, right at the very top, it's an expensive experience. Some of the exhibits are between $14, and actually you saw the Omega Mart was $50 for an experience, so it all adds up a lot. You've got your $50 level 1, and then it goes up from there. It's hard to say. I had a good time, but I don't think I would pay to do it again, at least not on level 1, and I think that's the frustrating thing, because now I've done level 1, I've done most of the things there. Level 2 is quite a bit more expensive, and I'd have to go to that one in order to get different experiences. The cool thing is you can book things individually, but again, it is between like $13, $14 going upwards from there. So I do think it is a cool thing to check out, but I think you've got to come, and you've got to come with money to really enjoy your experience, because it does add up pretty quickly. But hopefully that has given you a good idea as to whether you would want to come out here or not. I'm happy I did it. I enjoyed my experience. Again, I just don't know if I would do it again. When they open that expansion for Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, I'll certainly be back for that. There is no way I am missing that. And I'll probably do a couple of things here as well. You can go in free of charge and just walk around and experience it. You don't have to do all of the exhibits. That's your choice. So if you guys have enjoyed the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It would be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.